Hi, everybody. I'm Sunny Gupta. I'm a Senior Director of Technology at Jio Hotstar. I hope you folks are enjoying the IPLs on our platforms. It's exciting to be here at Permute, albeit virtually. I'm sure there's a lot of excitement on the ground, and Deepu and everybody else is keeping you all engaged. I want to take a quick minute today, talk about three very critical and important things that early in career professionals and students should be aware of. First is about high agency. Second, I wanted to talk about personal branding. And third, I wanted to talk about communities. We're today talking about unleashing your potential with high agency, personal branding, and community impact. First, a bit more about myself. So I started coding when I was 12. I was lucky enough to get access to computers back in 2002. Uh, it was not as common as it is today uh, for kids my age to have access to computers and, more importantly, the internet. Curiosity led me to how to get started with building websites. As a result, I got a head start uh, ahead of almost everybody else. By the time I graduated, I had about 10 years of experience building small, simple websites and projects. I was doing some freelancing, etc. I just want to share that I have had that privilege before anything else. But today, I run a couple of communities, I participate in other communities. I try to tell people a couple of key things which we're going to discuss today. In today's rapidly evolving tech landscape, your career growth is going to depend more than just on your technical skills, right? It is about how you take charge, build your brand, and contribute to the community. So, first is building high agency. So, let's talk about what is high agency. High agency is about taking ownership of your own career and life decisions. People who are said to have high agency set out ambitious goals for themselves and create action plans, right? Most of y'all might have received roadmaps and plan of actions. Hey, this is how you can become a full stack developer. This is how you can become a front end developer, right? A lot of us just download these roadmaps or bookmark it for later, but do not ever get to executing on it. People with high agency will not only get this downloaded, but will get started right away, right? For people who are already in a job, high agency means taking initiative beyond your job description. So, yes, your job description requires you to build websites, right? Either you could build those websites or you could try and understand why are we building the website and start contributing to the product ideas behind uh, how to build the website, right? You would seek out challenging projects, you would seek out responsibilities like I will run the stand up every day and stuff like that, right? Uh, and people with high agency do not feel sad upon failures, right? It is okay to feel sad for a bit, but then you have to realize and understand that failures are going to be a part of the journey, right? So you learn from them and adapt quickly. Make sure you do not repeat the same mistakes again, but be open to making new mistakes if that's what it takes for us to learn and grow faster, right? The second most important thing that I want to cover today is you have to develop your own personal brand. In my case, my personal brand has helped me clear so many bar raiser interviews, right? What is a personal brand, right? I mean, in today's world, you don't have to be to have millions of followers, right? Having a digital presence that talks about you, here are some steps to building your personal brands. You identify your unique strengths and passions. So maybe you enjoy making animated videos. Maybe you love creating websites. Maybe you identify your unique strengths and passion, and it reflects across your digital identities, right? Consistently share your knowledge. So as you new things, try and write a blog post about it. Talk about in small snippets across social media, or in fact, just like today, identify opportunities of events where you can go and talk about whatever it is that you have learned, right? Earlier, network strategically. online and offline. This could be across in communities, as we'll discuss in a moment. It could be offline. When you come to events like these, please do not just attend sessions. Make sure you have a very clear uh, working time, and make sure you go meet at least two people that you did not know before coming to the event. I'm at one of the biggest gatherings, so make sure you network strategically today. Uh, Make sure you contribute to open source projects. If you're learning something new, nothing better than contributions to open source projects that can be demonstrable proof of your skills and how you have grown in that skill, right? A lot of people open source contributions, your profiles become stronger in the sense that recruiters or potential hiring managers can see a verifiable proof of your. Remember that while everybody is talking about, hey, start a personal brand, etc., I'm not asking you to go all in and say start writing hundreds of blogs. Start small. A single post on Peerlist or LinkedIn a week can make a big difference. So I hope at least a couple of you start posting regularly on social media and or a blog. Please send me DMs of whatever you publish. I would love to repost them to my own network. And then I wanted to cover a bit about active community participation. A lot of you all might be part of multiple communities. I want to talk about the benefits of being active in those communities. While many people are find being in the community or looking at what others are doing, the biggest benefits, in fact, 100x benefits come when you start being active in a community. I, as a hiring manager, look out for signs if you have actually done something outside of your work or outside of what was required as part of your own curriculum. Communities are the best way to showcase this, right? If you look at it, communities like Mutech, communities like Team Siksha, these communities allow people to join in for free. The more active you are, the more karma points you get. As a result, these can be yet another demonstrable proof of your real passion towards tech, learning, and your curiosity, right? So make sure you attend meetups and conferences. I'm sure most of you all have full marks there. You all are at this event at the moment. Try and volunteer for community projects. There are opportunities where people need help organizing events. Mentor others or lead study groups is another thing that I wanted to talk about. Make sure if you want to learn something new and you are unable to get yourself started, start a small study group. You would be surprised how much progress you can make if there is even one or two other people who are learning along with you. And go beyond passive learning. Don't just learn or read stuff. Make sure you apply your learning and expand on what you learn by building real world projects, building small even if it's a to-do app to begin with, there's so much more value in applying what you have learned rather than just theoretically learning it. All right. So in conclusion, we discussed what is high agency and that people should have a high level of autonomy and ownership uh, of their own careers, right? Spend some time in doing personal branding. It is going to add a lot more value. You're going to be discovered more often. When you are discovered, this personal brand talks more about who you are, what you've done so far, and stuff. Uh, and then active community participation is another thing we covered. I want to remind, do not just be a community member, be an active community member. There's a difference between that. Uh, Start today, take one small step in each of these areas, and the compounding effect over time will be transformative. It has led me to where I am today, and I'm sure each one of you has the potential to surpass who Sunny is today, who Deepu is today, if you start taking actions and take control of your own career and growth. Thank you, everybody. It was amazing to spend time today here at Permute. Thank you. Bye bye.